Hi, welcome. My name is Sam. I'm, you know, uh, just in case you don't know. Um, so, welcome to the escape room. This is a kind of a introduction video slash instruction video on how to play the game. Sorry, there's a little lag between the audio and the video because I'm using my phone as the input of the camera, and then this as the audio. Anyways, um, there's a couple things I want to talk about before we start the escape room, and I just want to make sure that this is out of the way before we start. Rule number one: safety, safety, safety. Okay, I don't want any of us to get hurt. I will never tell you to do something that will get us to be in a situation where it's harmful to us. We might have to push limits here and there, but overall, it will not be something that is unsafe. Okay. With that out of the way, you can open up any drawers, any cabinets, anything if you suspect there's something in there. Um, just you can open up the fridge. You can open up anything that can be opened. You can look under the couch. You can do anything you want. Honestly, do anything you want, but again, be safe. Okay, I'm not gonna have you stab a knife through the cabinet. That's not something that's gonna happen. Okay, next thing up, if something is locked with a lock, or if a shelf is closed and you think that you really need to open it, give it an old tug. If it doesn't work, then you probably need to do something else to open that if it needs to be opened. So for example, if you have a shelf that you need to open, that you think you need to open, and then you look around and you see, oh, I see clues leading to it, which means I definitely need to open the shelf. And then you see, oh, there are things that I might need to do to open the shelf. If the shelf is locked, there's a reason that it's locked. If a box is locked, let me show you an example. If a box is locked like this, do not just cut the box open. That's not the point. All right. Do not just pull this off, because you can definitely pull this off. This is just an Amazon box. Not saying Amazon boxes are not sturdy. They are. But do not force open this. Open the combination, and then you can open up the box. All right. So if something is not opening just by tugging it, then you probably need to figure out a way to unlock it by doing something else. Number three, do not manipulate any light source. And that means if a room is dark, it's meant to be dark. If a room has lights, it's meant to stay on. If a light is on, it's meant to stay on, unless instructed otherwise. You can use your phone in this game, actually, and you can use it for three uses. Number one, you can use it to access the website. You will see in a very little bit. You will see in a very little bit. You can access the website. Number two, you can take pictures. And number three, you can use your phone's light to look around. So for example, if you're in a dark room and you need to look around and you can't see anything, you can use your phone as a flashlight. Okay, only three uses. You cannot use it to search up random stuff. I don't know why you would need that, but you do not need it for anything else other than light source, picture, and website. Okay. Again, with the light source, do not pull out any plugs, any speakers, any outlets. Do not pull out anything that is connected. Do not turn the lights on or off without instruction. If it's on, it's meant to be on, and if it's not on, it's meant not to be on. Lastly, actually, not lastly, after a combination or key is used for something, that combination and key is used up. That means it will not be used for another key or another combination. So for example, if my code for this lock is 0000, trust me, this is not the answer to any of them, I will not have another lock that is 0000, okay? You can try all you want, but I'm just telling you in advance, it's not going to work that way. Each combination lock or key lock or any other types of lock has its own unique password or key. Yeah. So after you use them, just put them in the middle of the room or leave them where they are, whichever works. But you do not need to use the same password / combination for 2 rooms. Or not 2 rooms, for 2 keys. In this game, specifically tailored for today, you can have the option to have hints. You might not get them. That's up to you. Yeah. Okay, let's go on to the lock types. There's a couple lock types. There's actually 4 types of locks in this game today. Actually 5 types. The first type is a digital lock, and it's basically going to be on a computer. And it is a lock you need to enter each room. So before you enter each area or each room, you need to enter a code. There are 2 of those in this game. They are just literally just a passcode, just a little calculator looking like thing in front of on a computer in front of a door. And if you get it correct, you may enter it. If you do not get it correct, it will tell you you cannot enter. Please do not enter if you don't get it right, because you're supposed to get it right. Next up, we have just a standard key and a lock. So I think we all know how to use this. You just put the key in and then unlock it. It's pretty standard stuff. You know, I don't think I need to explain you guys how to use a key to unlock a lock. And then next thing, we got the combination lock. Our birthday boy here has definitely experienced this before, but for those of you who has not, let me tell you what this combination lock does. So you put in a combination of 4 directions, and then if you get it right, you can pull it out. Let me give it a let me just put in the right combination here. Put in the right combination, you pull it out, and then you can unlock it. Okay. If you don't get it right, you can't tug it. You can't open it. But how you reset it is you tug it. You push it twice. You go boom, boom. Okay. And if you think that's not, you know, if you want to do more, you can definitely do more. But you just need to do 2 to kind of reset it, and then you can put in the password you think it is. Next up, we have our classic 4-digit number lock. You kind of just, there's a thing right here, and then you kind of just put it to whatever number that you think it is. This one's code is 0000. So after doing that, you can just pull it apart, and then that's unlocked. The 4th lock, or the 5th lock today is what we call a word lock, a 5-letter word lock. And you kind of, there are lines here to indicate that you're supposed to match the words here. So if the word is match, which it is at right now, then you can pull it, and then this thing will unlock. It is not match. Okay. Last thing I want to talk about is the magnetic lock. It is something that you might see in this game. You might not. Not entirely sure. But if you do, it will be very clear on where you're supposed to put the magnet to open up the door, the drawer, the cabinet, the whatever. Okay? So, again, if something's not opening, give it a tug. If it's not working, You gotta figure out some other solution to open it up. Anyways, that's all I have for today. And if you have any questions, I will be here. And yeah, ask me.